The date is June 1st, 801. The place, Middle Francia. In a world torn apart by war, rises a new empire, Holland. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Holland edition. When we last left off, we had retaken Ghent back from the Duke of Gelre, who is now apparently back in Gelre with all of his property. We fended off a whole bunch of Vikings, and it actually looks like there's even more showing up very soon. With this guy walking over here, and someone else. The Jant land conquest of Normandal, which is... Oh, goodness. Huh. Do we actually own that? We do, don't we? We must have gotten that as a part of something or other. Of us taking over this territory. We must have gotten that. Although it just says Normandal. I don't know. Huh, that's interesting. Oh. He's allied with him. So we got drawn into the war for that one. And he is allied with him. So he got drawn into the war over here. So that's interesting. Middle Francia is still one ginormous, huge entity. And our liege has not yet made an empire. Not sure what he's waiting for, or maybe he just wants the whole thing split up into, now it's 6 kingdoms. It would be interesting for it to split up into 6 kingdoms. I would actually like that a lot, because then that would decentralize a lot of the power. And if the kingdoms started fighting each other, then whatever kingdom I'm part of, I could potentially declare independence from. So that's pretty much all that's been going on. The king is located in Luxembourg. And gosh, he's getting kind of old. And seem to be on better terms now. He doesn't seem to want the Duchy of Brabant anymore, which is good. Brabant is now the County of Brabant. With this guy, yeah, we were looking at this last time. And he's got a ton of allies. He has a lot of people that he can call to him. Part of the question is whether they'll come. So 82 plus 8, that's 900. 900, that's 2,000. 2,000, 2,400. Oh, 3,000. 3,600. Yeah, he's got more than enough guys to protect that area. If he called them all in. Which he probably would. It looks like they're all pretty happy with him. Yeah, gosh, jeez. So we're going to have to wait on that one. Yeah, we'll have to wait on that one. Okay, so anyway, let's unpause. And if my calculations are correct, this guy's going to show up here. Oh, no, he's going to show up there. Okay. No problem. That just means that we can disband these guys for now. We are still fabricating claims in Cleve, which is part of the Duchy of Brunswick. This guy, thankfully, has no allies, so... Oh, wow. So, Nuremberg is now ours. Oh, there's Ypres. So we're going to be doing a lot of this. This is the whack-a-mole or whack-a-Viking time period. So now we are running across there. Sorry if it sounds so bad. Running a pretty bad cold. But anyway, here we go. Let's see if we get there in time or not. Oh, a daughter is born. Named Anna. Okay, and now we have a title loss on succession. Because we got two daughters, we're going to have the same problem that the king has, which is we're going to split the duchies up, unfortunately. Bordeaux. I'm not worried about Bordeaux. Alright, let's disband this. Okay, now, we are just waiting for stuff. I can press de jure claims on Brabant, but I don't want to. People are complaining that their vassal levies were raised for too long. On death. Oh, maybe, yep. Domain's too big. And too weak claims. Could actually take on the Kingdom of Bavaria. I don't know. That would be kind of interesting, though. let's take a look at this guy. This guy's got one ally. Boy, I really... Whoops. Ludast de Bethune claims that he would be a better marshal than Baron Ragnar. So let's see. Here's Luthast. He's got a 17. Here's Ragnar. Oh, he's absolutely right. He is now my new marshal. Now I'm going to take a hit here because I got fired from the council. Because he got fired from the council, but it makes a better council. The 17 is way better. Like, you know, sometimes they're like, well, I've got one more than that guy. And it's like, you know, really? I'm not going to quibble about one more, but when it's 5 more, that's significant. Like this guy. This guy's got a 19. And the other guy is infirm. Let's just replace him out right now. And let's improve religious relations with the Pope. Okay. I don't think we could do better on the steward. Well, we can. We just don't want to. With that guy. That guy's got a 13. Oh, that guy got wounded. Such a shame. Alright, we'll leave that guy in there for right now. Oh, wow. I write to you with shocking news. Froyla, oh boy, has tried to have me assassinated to make sure I wouldn't discover his plot to kill King Asser of Asturias. Wow. Plot is revealed. That is this guy right here. Scheming bastard. Let's see if that shows up in intrigue. No. I think because once we exposed it, it basically, oh, you know what we're going to do? Let's hold a feast. This will hopefully help Reams I'm not cared about. I don't really care about because it's all the way down here. What I do care about is probably that one. Yep. Alright. Conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat, then made a handkerchief change color, and he vanished from the room, only to knock on the door. You must perform at my feast. Alright. Yeah, this... Right now, we're taking it to this guy. Deciding what foodstuffs. Spend lavishly on food. And get the prestige... Well, let's get the prestige bonus. We're having a feast, we might as well spend a little bit of money. I invite you to... Oh, yeah. That guy got thumped. Oh, yeah. That's this guy. He's my rival. Well, I don't like you either. So let's see now. What does our domain look like? Oh, yeah, the county we're going there. Welcome to my feast. Alright, so we've got the feast going on. Prince Bishop William of Sticht. And of course, this is part of the problem, is that certain feathers get ruffled at these things. Oh, here we go. She is pregnant once more. Let's see if... Bishop Sigebert greatly approves of the conjurer. Okay, so the feast should be winding down after many days. Oh, excellent. So Pope Benedict is now up to 49. That's pretty good. That is not bad. Oh, now we're up to 79. That's even better. Alright. Now we gotta pull this guy out. On May 18th. Okay, last the guests returned home and everybody agreed that it was this year's greatest feast. And then, here we go, we get a bonus of 10 for everybody, basically. So, it's a nice little, opinion booster, for the most part. Let's check our technology. We can't up anything right now, so we'll leave that alone. We're up to almost 400 gold again. So let's take a look in here. Let's grab this one. We'll get the better fighters. And I think, isn't... Oh, this guy's not overseeing construction. Let's put him to work overseeing construction in there. Montaleg guy seems to be going for Breda. We'll let that guy take him on, because he's headed right there. And sure enough, the guy's retreating. Okay, so let me see when I can change this. September 1st of this year, which is good, because that'll be like right before the next child is born. Although we should probably see if it's a boy or not. Let's cancel this ambition right now and make this have a son. There we go. Oh my goodness, we're 32 years old already. Wow. Now, I've got all these diplomacy things, I've got all these hostile things. This is because we've been raided. Whenever you get raided, you're hostile with the people who raided you for like 150 days or something like that. So technically speaking, you could go into their territory and fight them or beat up their guys or whatever. And then after that, you know, you're just not at... You don't have hostilities anymore. So, the number of territories we used to have was like 26, and now it's like 43. 43 holdings, which is pretty good. I don't even know where that is. Thuars? Alright, let's take a look at factions. So we've got an independence faction. We've got a lower crown authority factions. Not too impressive, though. You'll notice this guy has 2 factions. You're allowed to start up to 2 factions. Let's check the intrigue. Somebody's still trying to kill the Countess. You know what? Nothing is going to happen with this. Oh. They will not. Is this... Oh, this is the Duchy of Berry, huh? Taking a bigger picture of this, Pictland seems to be united. This is Scotland, before it was Scotland. Denmark seems pretty big. Over here, Turov and Kiev are kind of large. Yeah, there's the High Chieftain of Khazaria's big. Yeah. The Byzantine Empire is still pretty large. There's Armenia getting carved out there. But yeah, over in the west, it's Middle Francia is pretty large. Should I take Bavaria? I don't know. My biggest problem is that I can't call anybody. Well, the nice part is these guys can't call anybody either, and they've only got 800. There's no way that that's possible. $800 is so small. But it would be interesting to find out what happens if I took over Bavaria. But Bavaria is also weak right now, so... And the Duke's wife would be the head of Bavaria, which would technically make him king of Bavaria, but it wouldn't. It would make her queen of Bavaria, and he would just be like king regent. Oh, here we go. We have a new heir. Okay, and this is Anselm the Second, if we decide to call him that. And hey, we fulfilled our ambition. So how sneaky that was? Yeah, you could do that every once in a while. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be Anselm the Second. Yeah. Okay. He's named after his dear old grandfather. So, okay. So, let's pause it just for a second. Let's go here. And now we're going to choose an ambition. We can actually get up to 500 wealth. So let's amass wealth. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to change our focus, because we have the kids that we want right now. So let's lose the diplomacy, because right now the diplomacy is way high. And let's go with stewardship instead. Let's go right there. Okay. Now we're going to lose the family patriarch thing bonus. But we're also going to increase our stewardship. So let's run this. This should be fine then. Yep, see? Went to 7 to 7. So now all the vassals are like, you know what? You do rule pretty well. I guess your domain size is okay. Poiters. Poiters is far on away down here somewhere or something. Okay. So let's see who we got. Here's our son. Here's our heir to everything now. We're going to tutor him when he, once he grows up. We're going to tutor him. We do not need to tutor her, though. So, we'll have her tutored by somebody else. The fact that we're tutoring her is fine. That's okay. We can also start making... our betrothals too, if we want to. Basically, we want to stay away from Lombardy and Bavaria for right now, and Asturias, because we don't want to have an issue where we have cousins, marrying cousins. That would be awkward. So let's take a look at this right now. Basilis of the Byzantine Empire. Well, that would give us an alliance with the Byzantine Empire. Get married to the King of Bavaria. That would be interesting. Okay, let's keep this paused because we got to deal with this. But the Duke of Provence. Yeah, this is an old guy though. Let's try something different. Let's go for a matrilineal marriage. Well, the Prince of Lombardy. Here's the Prince of Middle Francia, heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy. That would be an interesting sort of deal. How funny would that be? Well, heck, let's just do that. Unless he's going to turn it into an empire, or he's really not the heir to the Kingdom of Burgundy. But heck, I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of guys. Look at that. Okay, let's pause. Let's get out our military. And they're in Beretta, huh? Okay, so I hold down control. And here we go. So all of these guys are going to go into Holland. And these guys will go into Ghent. No. Definitely don't want you going that way. How about like that? There we go. Now, if these guys can get together and cross this area, while this guy's morale is still down, we'll do well against that guy. Like this. Okay. Whoa! I've decided to accept your suggestion of a matrilineal betrothal. Okay. It rankles me that my liege has vassals who should rightfully be mine. Well, what's he at? He's at minus 10 right now. So before we... wow, we would have to send a ginormous gift. Do we really want to seek redress from this? Or... I doubt he would have... Wow, let's seek redress. Really? I mean... I've had dukes come up to me when I was king in previous games and do this, so why not? Let's do it and see what happens. What's the worst he could say? No? Actually, the worst he could say is, you're in jail. There's support for your claim in the Bible. I will know that God will reward you in time. Wow. Really? This ought to be interesting to see what happens here. Of course, nothing may happen. He may just blow me off, you know. He may just be like, you know what? You're absolutely right. And I'll get right on that. And then, 40 years later, oh, well, It's not the right time yet. But he didn't at least blow me off, which was nice. At least he acknowledged that, oh, see, I'm impressed. He still doesn't think too greatly of me, but I'm impressed by him, plus 10. Wants control of the county of Brabant. Wow, and the fact that he actually let me get away with that was kind of interesting. Because I have 3 duchies. Yeah, I got 3 duchies, so sometimes they're like, okay, you gotta give up one of those. You have too much. But apparently not. Or at least not yet, knock on wood. Stranger things have happened. Now, of course, the problem is that the owner of the county of Brabant right now... Oh, okay, this is Holland. The guy in Holland is having reinforcements, so that's good. We should probably... Oh, we forgot to double up the speed on this, but we should probably disband this unit for right now. It costs money to keep units out and about. So, if you don't need them, it's always best to disband them. You can always call them up again later. But when you disband them, there are guys reinforcing while guys are raised. And if you disband them, then those reinforcement guys can sort of shuffle into the unit and make a bigger unit. So it's usually always better not to have guys floating around unless you're absolutely sure you're going to need them. So let's check our intrigue. Same deal. You'll notice a bunch of factions fell apart. That's okay. Well, there's a new faction, and now it's gone. Okay, this guy thinks highly of me, which is good. The Pope can give you financial aid if you're fighting against infidels, and I've seen it happen before. And it's cool when it happens. It's like... It's pretty excellent because it's like an influx of money. You can instantly start buying crazy mercenaries and stuff. Here we go. Just out of curiosity, what does this look like? That's not going to be enough, guys. Okay, let's go get him. Oh. A chair has opened up, and it's the court chaplains. Well, let's put this guy in place and have him improve religious relations with the guy in Sticht. Alright. We didn't get there in time to engage this guy, but he got scared and left anyway. So we will disband these guys again. But yeah, essentially, whack a Viking. I caught my daughter, Aelid, lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eye. I almost had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. Even I am impressed. Then she gains deceitful. talk to her about honesty, and then she's got a chance to gain honest, or to lose deceitful, or to keep deceitful, which is the no effect. Or pray to Jesus, I gain 5 piety, and there's a 20% chance that she loses the trait. So, let's talk to her about honesty. Oh, I don't think anything happened. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, she's still got deceitful. So she basically rolled the under that 10%. So, yep. Ah, well. She'll make a good spy master. And the militia quarters have been built. So what that means is that the counselor who was overseeing construction can now go back to collect taxes. There we go. Let's check our laws. I think that's pretty good. Cannot change any of the succession laws right now. Because somebody has a negative opinion of me, and I know exactly who that is. That's the buttface over in Bruges, this guy. Who is my nemesis. And I can't revoke his title right now because we have a truce on. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, and spices have shown up. I think fairs should be banned. I don't like the merchants, but the wares are fine. There's a 50% chance that I gain the trait shy, which is not really a grade. Yeah. Gives me a -2. But there's also a 50% chance that I get 10 prestige. Or I lose 10 gold, and I lose 1 stewardship, but my general opinion goes up by +5, and I'm spending money on baubles. Let me spend some money on baubles. Two children lack a guardian. Hold on just a second. Who are these people? Oh. This is the niece and nephew. These are their parents, and they both need guardians. These are the twins. So let's get them educated. I might become Dutch. Oh, they're Frankish right now. Interesting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to let the king No, I'm going to educate the child. And yeah, I'm going to use like this guy. Okay, there's one. Here's the other one. Educate child. Same guy? Nah. Turn her into a spy master. I could have this guy do it. That would improve the relations. I mean, you know, by a little bit. Sure, why not? Okay. Now when I look, it says who they're being tutored by. Ta-da! Oh, we've got another opening, and that's for steward. Well, this guy's a 16. 16 is pretty good. So let's have this guy collect taxes. Oh, actually he's a 17. Yeah, and the butthead guy is 18. So I'm not too worried about that. These scores are looking quite good. 20, 3 17s, and a 15. That's pretty good. Oh boy. That's a problem. The reason why that's a problem is because now he's in charge of Cleve. So guess what? We're going to move this guy over to here. Over to Friesland. Does Gelray have any allies? Maynard. No, he does not. Not that he can call, anyway. You'll notice Brabant is still this right here. Let's check out the short kingdoms. Don't even tell me we have just 5 years left. That would be unfortunate. Oh no, it said Middle Francia, didn't it? Yeah, so it's only been 5 years since Middle Francia has taken this. So they have to reset the clock again. Which is quite advantageous for me. Oh, I'm not worried about Ostfriesland. Let's check out our diplomatic relations. And here's our independent realms. Yeah. And then there should be like direct vassals. Yeah, like this. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, see, here's Holland. There's Brabant. Quite annoying that Brabant is just sitting here. Wow, there's Franconia. Duchess of Franconia. That would be a nice person to have an ally of. 1.45 is pretty good. Here's Bohemia. Speaking of which, how much does Galbraith can only field? 542. Let's see. Lemania. Alemannia. Wow, that is quite the army strength there. Look at that. That's a good. Okay, she's kind. Let's do it. I don't mind that she's kind. It is clear that there are unkempt buffoons in the army of our liege. I simply can't stand some of them, and one individual in particular is frustrating me to no end. Oh, this is the Count of Cleve. Oh, apparently he's the new Count of Cleve. And he is the heir to the kingdom of West Francia. So now if I look at Cleve, yeah, here's this guy. Oh boy. Okay, so King Carloman has declared the Middle Francian War on Bavaria, and he's pressing someone's claim. So, here's the claim. It's the High Chiefess of Holstein, instead of this guy. So now, that's why all the army is just mobilized. And I'm pretty sure that Bavaria is probably going to get thumped. And we got bad guys over in Ghent. Switch this over to terrain. Let's see how many guys I can raise in Breda. Not enough. Well, Pope Benedict has died and is succeeded by Pope Simplicicus. Alright. Oh, now they're showing up all over the place. So, here you go. We'll march in here. And see how they're retreating? We're going to raise the guys right there. That way we can hold them in force until these guys show up. And we might actually defeat them. Now we're definitely going to defeat them. Okay. Alright, all of these guys are going to come together right now. Okay. So now we're going to push these guys out of here. And then we're going to push these guys out of here. Sure, stay there. I'm sure your 282 guys are going to be able to take on my 1191 guys. Sure. My guys could use the experience of beating the crap out of you before they beat the crap out of wherever this guy's going. Oh, yeah. Ah, Yipperin. Wow, I destroyed that entire unit. Okay, here we go. Now these guys are hanging out in Yipperin, and they're like, okay. Like suddenly you just didn't notice the huge force that's coming in, but they did. Now they're retreating. And they're off. Alright, let's see where these guys are going. They could go to Bruges. They could go to... Oh, there it is. So yeah, that's all this is. This is just whack-a-mole, basically. Alright. And they'll just continuously keep going again and again and again. Okay, those guys are retreating, so let's go this way. Nah, let's go back here. Then once we're done with those guys, we'll beat the crap out of these guys, the Swedish warriors. Or we'll just, push them out. And then these guys are going over into here or here or here. So we're just going to head over there. Uh-oh. Metz, which is right here, is having a revolt. And I have fulfilled my ambition to amass wealth. Oh, and we got an extra teeth in Holland, so now we have crazy. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want to become the Chancellor. Okay, so at this point, I think it's time to take a pause and disband this unit. And then we will start again in the next video, because we're running way over time right now. So anyway, so this we'll spend some of that wonderful money that we have, and we'll do all sorts of other good things. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you've had fun, and I will see you in the next video.